we want to walk you through a useful, free tool available on Local Housing Solutions. Through a partnership with PolicyMap, Local Housing Solutions has created a tool that uses American Community Survey data to generate an individualized and data-rich report for every city, metro, and county in the United States to document and illustrate its housing needs. To access the report for your own locality, just visit localhousingSolutions.org/HNAT or visit localhousingsolutions.org and select Housing Needs Assessment under the Data menu. From there, just launch the tool and search for your jurisdiction using the search bar feature on the upper left corner of the page. Once you have selected a jurisdiction, click on Get Report for this city, county, or metro area to produce the individualized report for that geography. Once your report is processed, which can take a few seconds, you will see that a map has appeared illustrating your selected geography in orange. As you can see, you are also given the option to rerun your report for that surrounding metro area. If you're happy with your current geography, no further action is needed. Immediately below the map, you will see an interactive table of contents for the rest of the report. Each of these headers is hyperlinked, and when clicked, will take you to that respective section of the report. The report contains dozens of interactive visualizations categorized under demographics, rental affordability, homeownership affordability, dedicated affordable housing, adequacy of housing production, housing stock characteristics, neighborhood variation, rental stock for seniors and other special populations. Please note that we are constantly considering ways to enhance our coverage of housing issues and will likely add new categories and visualizations to this report in the future. If you're interested in a particular category, you can click on it and go directly to the relevant visualizations. Demographics. The first section of our report examines the demographics of your locality. Our housing needs assessment contains data on age, racial and ethnic composition, disability, and socioeconomic status that can provide insight into who lives in the jurisdiction and informs decisions about how to meet the diverse needs and allocate resources where most needed. As you can see, each of the visualizations in the report is downloadable in chart or image form. Most visualizations in the report are interactive and will display additional detail when the user taps or hovers over bars or data points. In some cases, this detail includes percentage changes to provide trend information. Rental costs and affordability. How significant is the affordability problem for renters in my locality, and is it getting better or worse? In addition to providing you with interactive, downloadable visualizations, each section provides comparison points for the same measures at the state and national level. Each section also includes a brief description of trends to be aware of, along with links to relevant policy guidance and other useful tools on Local Housing Solutions. Home ownership costs and affordability. The next section of the assessment can help you answer similar questions surrounding homeownership affordability in your jurisdiction. Dedicated affordable housing. We identify the following key data points. How many federally subsidized units are in your locality? And where are they located? You can zoom in on the map to show tax credit or other federally subsidized property locations. How many of your rental units were built under a government program that required rent and income restrictions in exchange for a government benefit? And how many of these dedicated affordable units will expire out of affordability requirements within the next few years? Adequacy of housing production. This next section of the report is designed to help jurisdictions understand whether the supply of housing is keeping pace with population and employment growth. Local data on housing starts are needed to understand the extent to which new construction is keeping pace with job growth. Lacking access to this type of local administrative data, this section focuses on nationally available data that provide clues regarding the extent to which production of housing is keeping pace with demand by analyzing changes in housing vacancy rates and overcrowding. Housing stock characteristics. Continuing on, the sixth section of the Housing Needs Assessment is aimed at giving users a thorough understanding of the characteristics of its housing stock, which can help jurisdictions identify and anticipate issues with the stock that may need to be addressed, such as poor housing quality or flooding risks, and identify mismatches between the types of housing units available and the needs of the population. Neighborhood variations. While so far we have focused on comparing city-level data to metro, state, and national trends, neighborhood-level data can illuminate patterns of poverty, segregation, and access to resources that are important to consider and address as part of an overall community development strategy and in order to affirmatively further fair housing. Utilizing a variety of maps created by and available on PolicyMap, the 7th Neighborhood Variations section of the report includes interactive maps that can help you answer key questions. Housing stock for older adults. Finally, senior households often face higher rates of specific housing challenges, including affordability due to limited or fixed income, and accessibility due to mobility limitations. And when analyzing a region's housing profile, it is critical to analyze the specific housing needs for seniors. This section of our housing needs assessment includes 5 interactive visualizations to help you understand the housing needs of older adults. Our housing needs assessment tool can help quantify the state of housing affordability and equity in your community. We hope you'll pair it with the policy guidance and resources available through Local Housing Solutions and the Housing Solutions Lab to build or improve your jurisdiction's housing strategy today. Happy planning!